You guys, I did it again. I was trying to be Miss Perfect Analyst today. Okay, listen. I was tasked with this project to do this new credit card integration, which I've been talking about, and it's for a vendor that I really don't have experience with, but turns out it's kind of the same setup as the other vendor that I do have experience with, okay? And so we're going through testing with the client and with the credit card vendor, and a workstation wasn't built in TST and I didn't realize that. So I'm like, oh, what am I missing? Here's the build that I did. Let me screen share with you to the vendor, right? And so he's like, okay, well, our error on our end is pointing to the LWS, the workstation record. Something's wrong with the workstation record. So I went to go pull it up. It wasn't there. And then I was like, what the heck? I asked our team, responsible to create this record, to put it in TST, and they confirmed it. So I reached out to that team. Hey, can you confirm that you created this record and put it in TST? Oh, shoot. I could put that in the live environment last week. Here, I'll create it in TST for you right now. So the wheels weren't, or nothing was clicking it, right? So I missed that. Let me back up. I missed him saying, let me create it right now for you in TST. So I'm on this phone call with like everybody, and I'm like, okay, guys, I'm going to share my screen. I must be losing my mind because I thought I created that record, or I thought I had that record created last week and put into the system, but it's not there. So I get on screen share and I go to record viewer and I type in LWS and then the name of the workstation, and it pulls up, and I'm like, I swear that was not there a minute ago. So then I go to the actual workstation configuration activity, pull it up, and there it is. And I'm like, I swear, like I tried pulling that up and it was not there. So, light bulb was not going off yet. We hang up, we're like, okay, something's wrong with the workstation and whatever. And I'm asking the vendor guy, I'm like, okay, can you tell me like what I'm missing? What I need to do? And he is talking all these words, like saying all these words. I have no clue what he's talking about. And I'm just sitting there and like my face is like, okay, so I don't think I'm understanding. Like, what are you saying? Like, what do I need to do with the workstation record? And he goes into this crazy rant again with all these words and saying all this stuff. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I was so scared to say, I have no idea what you're saying. Like, I was scared to say, can you just say what you mean and not talk to me like I'm some, fellow worker at this credit card company? Like, I have no clue what you're saying. I was trying to be perfect. I was like telling myself, like, why are you not understanding this? You're so dumb for not understanding anything he's saying. And you're sitting on this phone call with all of these people and you're leading this meeting and they probably think you have no idea what you're doing. And I just totally beat myself up about it, right? So phone call ends. I'm like, okay, I got to figure out what's wrong with this workstation because I clearly did something wrong. Like, it's my fault. And then the light bulb goes off, you guys. I'm like, hold on. When my test user was doing her steps and I'm walking through her steps that I created, like the build that I created, I'm walking her through it. The freaking workstation wasn't built in the environment. And it was only built after she had finished her steps. We saw that error pop up and I had reached out to the team and I reread that conversation and I was like, oh, he created the workstation after I said something to him. He created it in TST. This wasn't my fault. It was his fault. I don't want to put blame everywhere, but he built it in the wrong environment. Sure, it's also on me because before this meeting, I should have made sure all records were present in that environment. It's a little bit of everybody has a piece in it, but it wasn't my fault. I didn't realize that the record wasn't there during testing. It was there after testing. So no wonder she got this error because there was no record for the credit card machine to point to. But I sat there on that meeting. In my head, I was like, oh my gosh, you're dumb. You're missing something. Why don't you understand what this guy is talking about? You wanted this testing to go so smooth and you missed something again, and here we are again, and you don't know what anybody's talking about, and everyone thinks you're dumb and you have no idea what you're doing, and blah, 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 blah. Stop trying to be the perfect analyst. We all have things we don't know. This is a new vendor that I've never worked with before, and having gone through all of this and being on all these meetings with the client and talking through it, like I've definitely picking up like, okay, basically credit card integration is basically the same no matter who the vendor is. They just have their own specific key and values that you plug in, right? So the moral of today's video is, again, do not try to be a perfect analyst. Do not try to know everything. Do not try to memorize everything in Epic. We don't know what we don't know. We get stronger by going through these difficult times, going through these challenges, going through these uncomfortable situations. And this was a very uncomfortable situation because I don't have too much experience yet leading meetings, and I get super nervous. And for some reason, every time I have to lead a meeting, it is for credit card stuff. And I'm still trying to learn it, and it freaks me out. And, you know, it's almost 5 o'clock and I have been testing this stuff all day, and I've gotten myself into such, like, I'm so frazzled now because I keep telling myself, like, I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong. But I didn't slow down. I am in panic mode. And so things are going sideways a little bit. I'm lining them back up. I gotta get this project done by the end of this week. And so I'm just like, oh, and then I've got all these client tickets that I still have to work on. Like, it's just, so do not try to be perfect. We don't know what we don't know. Sometimes we just need to slow down, and then we figure out that we do know what we don't know. So just slow down, take a deep breath. It's okay to be in those uncomfortable positions, and it's okay to tell somebody on a meeting that you don't know what they're talking about and that you needed it explained in a different way, or in like plain English, because this guy was saying all sorts of things and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know any of those words you're talking about. So keep in mind that if you're dealing with vendors or you're dealing with another application team and that analyst or whoever might be super technical and like they're so in their own world with their own jargon and terms, they might just talk to you like you're going to understand that. It is okay for you to say, hold up, I don't know what any of those words mean. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you, if I share my screen, can you show me, like, point to what the hell you are talking about and what you mean? Because I don't live in that world. I don't talk with those words. Like, I don't do credit card stuff all day long. You're going to have to spell it out for me. So, and that is okay. Okay, so I hope you all have a great day. I was literally about to say happy Wednesday. We're not to Wednesday yet. It's only Tuesday. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get back to this testing because now we're in a refund issue, and I think it has something to do with security, which might have been my actual fault. Not fault, because it's in the TST, we're not live, it's cool, but like could have been something I'm missing on build, or shoot, it could be on the credit card. And okay, I'm going to slow down and I'm going to think about that and ponder on that some more. I hope you found value in this. Please hit that subscribe button. Please turn on those notifications, and I will talk to you all later.